Welcome to Hall's Gymnasium on the campus of West Kentucky Community and Technical College. I'm Anthony Ridgway, your host for Coach Mike Chumler pregame show. Coach, it's been a long time.
It has been. You know, we've had a good little break. It's been a good chance for us to get some guys healthy and work on a couple. We just brought them back about a week ago. A week ago today, actually. And they put in some good work. Hey, I'm happy with how we've responded so far.
So what has it been like? You said they came in with a different attitude. You saw people diving on the floor for balls, and it's almost like a rejuvenation.
Right. You know, Aaron Reed walked in the gym today, and he told me, he said, it's the first time I felt 100% in 2 or 3 months.
Is that right?
Yeah. We need to get some guys healthy. And I think we're there. You know, I think it's a great opportunity for us. They're number 16 in the country.
Right.
You know, it's a great opportunity.
What do you expect tonight out of them?
Oh, they'll be fast. They can shoot. They'll defend the heck out of you. They really push out on the defense, try to push you to the corners. We'll have to be strong with the ball. We played them pretty well down there. We didn't play well, but we played them well. And they're ready to come back to you. It's their first game back also, so, you know, they'll be pumped up also.
What do you expect from us tonight?
I think we'll respond well. We're going to put Joey Craig in the starting lineup today and see how he goes. Joey's just got that toughness and that grittiness.
He's a tough kid.
Yes. You know, and I need a little rebounding, and Joey can guard and rebound with anybody. And we're going to give him a shot tonight, see where we go.
We call him full throttle over here. From the time he comes in to the time he goes to the bench, it's 0 to 100 on every single play.
And you don't have to worry about Joey Craig backing down from anyone.
No, we figured that out.
Yeah. I always joke. I said if the word "not to be messed with" was in the dictionary, his picture would be beside it.
We said the same thing.
Yeah.
Well, look, good luck tonight, and we look forward to seeing you on your post-game show after the game. And hey, go beat Dyersburg State.
All right, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, Coach Mike Chumler. We'll be back with the starting lineups and the tip-off when we come back from this short break. You're watching WKCTC basketball on the Stars Network.
A new scholarship for nursing students at West Kentucky Community and Technical College is making a difference in the life of Olivia Pfizer, the first student to receive the Bailey N. Holt Tribute Scholarship.
To be the first recipient of this scholarship is such an honor for me, especially coming from Marshall County, and I just hope that Bailey is proud of me and will watch over me while I go through school, and I'll just keep her in my mind.
Paducah Uniform Headquarters owner Kimberly Davis established the $500 scholarship as a way to honor Bailey Holt, one of the students who died in the shooting at Marshall County High School in January 2018. Davis says when she found out that Bailey wanted to be a nurse, she knew she had to do something for the family.
We knew we had to help out, be a part of, do something to live out Bailey's passion.
She wanted to be a labor and delivery nurse. That was her dream. That was her heart. That was her being. She wanted to be a nurse. That's all she talked about.
Like Bailey, Olivia wants to be a labor and delivery nurse. The scholarship is helping Olivia work toward that dream.
We used the scholarship to help pay for my first semester of nursing school. It went towards my tuition. The scholarship was really a big blessing for me and my family.
The scholarship requires students to be enrolled in the WKCTC nursing program, earn a minimum 3.0 GPA, and possess the qualities of scholarship, leadership, and community service. Applicants also wrote an essay on why they wanted to become a nurse. When Kimberly received the essays, she made the choice not to read them.
I didn't want to sway the family. I wanted them to read the essays and choose who spoke to them.
The way she wrote her essay, it touched my husband and I both. My first impression of Olivia was she reminded me so much of Bailey. In so many ways. She loves her family, loves her friends, and has a true passion for nursing, and that was very important to us.
Whenever I got the call, I didn't even think about the money. I just can't believe that they picked me.
It's not about the money, it's about helping people, and the hashtag be like Bailey, be kind, help others, be true to yourself, and follow your dreams. And I think that's what Olivia is going to do.
Secret and Olivia meeting for the first time. The smiles on their faces reflect how the scholarship has built a lifelong connection between them.
The Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship offers 100% free tuition at West Kentucky Community and Technical College for courses that can prepare you for a great job in as little as 13 weeks. Get started at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
We all want to get the most for our money, and no other investment yields as great a return as the investment in education. A recent study shows that West Kentucky Community and Technical College adds value to our region through what it's spending, jobs it provides, and added income made by its graduates. Investing in WKCTC has proven results. Let's do the math. For every $1 a student invests in their WKCTC education, they'll receive nearly $7 in higher future earnings than those without a degree. Higher education is positively associated with lifestyle changes that lead to taxpayer savings and societal benefits in better health, less unemployment, and reduced crime. So total benefits to state taxpayers is over $63 million. This means for every tax dollar spent supporting students attending WKCTC, taxpayers will receive nearly $5.50 in return over the course of the student's working life. In fiscal year 2015-2016, WKCTC employed 549 faculty and staff with a payroll of $21 million. The college also spent another $14.5 million on goods and services. This generated over $24 million in added income to our region, or the equivalent of supporting 578 jobs. During the same year, WKCTC alumni and students generated over $117 million in added income to the community. Together, the local impact of having a strong community college in our region was over $141 million in added income, which means more trained workers, more jobs, and a stronger economy. Do the math. WKCTC is good for the region and good for the state.
Number 12, Devin Pitts. And number 30, Famous Jones. Stargazers, make some noise for your West Kentucky Stars.
And we are back home as we start the part of the 2020 campaign as the WKCTC Stars take on the Dyersburg State Community College from Dyersburg, Tennessee. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Hall's Gymnasium. I'm Anthony Ridgway along with Richard Abraham. And we are just about set to kick off the second half of the season.
Yeah, and hopefully these guys, this is the time of year when you got everybody should be healthy. I think Coach talked about he's got everybody back. And so at this point, like I was talking to one of the coaches earlier, you want all your guys to play to their potential because that's why you recruited them. You recruited them to play to their potential. And so if they're not doing that, then they basically sold you a bill of goods, man. So now it's put up and shut up to make that run. A lot of tournaments is coming up.
The tournament, yes.
Yeah, so you got to know who's in your camp. And this team is ranked number 16 in their respective league. What an opportunity for us.
Absolutely. As we have the starting lineups that we'll set them for you right now. First for Dyersburg State Community College, Raymond Cowell. He's at 1 forward. He's 6'8". He's a sophomore from ABI Prep in Georgia. Bryce McBride, 6 feet from Montelot St. Louis Community College. He is a sophomore. Mark Edmond, 6'5" from Louisiana Christian. He is a redshirt freshman. Devin Pitts, a sophomore, 5'10", from Dyer County. He is a guard. And Famous Jones, a redshirt sophomore. He's a guard, 5'11", from Jackson State Community College. They are coached by Landon Shaw, the team trainer Sabrina Clark, the president, Dr. Karen Bauer. Now for the WKCTC Stars, Jaquan Jones, number 4, Lamont Bell, number 2, Joey Craig getting the start tonight. Alex Van Hook, he'll wear number 3. And Hunter Campbell, he'll wear number 42. He's the 6'7" center, big man in the middle for the Stars. They are coached by Coach Mike Chumler. President of our school, Dr. Anton Reese.
Basket by McBride.
Good.
Almost went up. He did go up and down. I'm not sure that he did.
He tried to play it off his back. He tried to play it off. They had him play, he just didn't get away with it.
I thought the official might have been anticipating a call.
Oh, he was. He was, no doubt.
Dyersburg on the move.
Nice ball movement.
Shot up by McBride again. That's his second 3 of the night. 6-0 against our score. We're just underway. Stars are trailing. Three-pointer.
We got to have that.
Bell. Rebound. Ramon Kyle.
We got to have those shots going in against this team.
McBride controlling things out front. Deep three-pointer. Pitts, no good.
Ooh.
Rebound off to Dyersburg State. Tries to bounce it off the back of a Star. Doesn't happen. Bad pass, turns it back over to State. Deep three. Famous Jones.
Famous Jones. That was a famous follow-through.
All 3 baskets by Dyersburg State have come by way of three-pointers. Another bad pass, and we're going to have a foul called against the Stars.
Just looking at this game right now, 17:55 left already in the first half. These guys anticipate. They go to the rack, very confident. We're going to need all hands on deck tonight.
Well, Coach Chumler touched on that in his pregame show. He said that these guys were going to come at you from all directions, from the beginning to the end, and they have the deep bench and able to do so.
Yeah, that's why they're ranked 16th.
That's what he said. And he did say the same thing you said.
Good block. There you go.
They have the work cut out for them tonight.
Right. That's the type of defense we're talking about. Great block by number 21 for the Stars.
That's Anthony Darge. Deep three.
These guys.
McBride.
That's 9 points for him already.
And Coach Chumler wants to talk about it. We'll step aside as well. We'll be back in 30 seconds. 12-0 is our score. Stars trailing.
Timeout, Stars.
Welcome back to Hall's Gymnasium.
Gotta break them down, man.
After seeing 4 threes
pick.
and a steal by State.
Money.
3 out top. Write it down. Raymond Cowell. Pardon me, Ramon.
Come on, man. Somebody better get.
Now they have their 6'8" center out shooting three-pointers.
Yeah, he's kind of, kind of like a Euro type style of player. Nowadays, you got guys 6'8", 6'9", or taller draining threes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's not like it used to be, man.
Magic Johnson was the best at it, in my opinion, at being 6'8", a ball handler and shooting the three.
Yeah, as a point guard.
Yes, and could rebound.
We need that to fall.
No good. Rebound brought out of there by State. Pitts on the move. Three-pointer. Good. McBride now has 4 three-pointers. Is anybody going to guard him?
Is anybody going to score for the Stars? This is bam.
No good.
See, at this
Quan
point,
Jones got a good look. He just couldn't get it to fall.
It's like it's got a lid on the basket for our guys.
It's true.
And it starts to kind of get in your psyche a little bit.
Down 18-0.
Protect the basket. Money. These guys are open.
Wow.
And they are anonymous.
Famous Jones again. Now,
they haven't had a two-shot attempt.
They haven't attempted one. And the shot clock has been a non-factor in this game.
Yeah, these guys, this is their tempo. Look, do anybody want to shoot for us? Take the ball up. There you go. Oh, we shooting that ball.
Rebound, Mark Edmond, 6'5" freshman.
His second of the night. Gonna leave this ball open. Bang. We got a break on that one.
That's the only thing they've done wrong.
We got a break on that one.
Is they've gotten the ball between the backboard and the goal.
Yeah, see, at this point in the game, someone on the Stars are going to have to step up and take this thing to the hole and get something going.
Dyersburg State has shot 7 threes and made them all for 21 points.
Oh, they get the ball? What was that?
Well, that should have been a turnover.
They treat it like an alter possession?
Well, he traveled anyway. And if that's the new rule regarding the alternating possession, that's one that I'm not aware of. Pardon my grammar.
Come on, guys.
Jaquan Jones.
Here we go. That's what we got.
Turned it over. On the fast break, Jones lays it up for 2.
30. That's a timeout for the Stars.
Coach Chumbler has called a timeout, down 23-0 with 15:29.
Wow.
Dyersburg State pitching a shutout. Back after this. $23-0 is our score. 15:29 left to go in the first half. Abe and I were talking off during the commercial break.
You know, these guys are down from Dyersburg. That's where I was born, so I'm somewhat torn a little bit here. You know, I'm done rooting, though. We're down. We need all the help we can get, so I'm all with the Stars from here on out, man.
Well, I'm an alum of this school, and deep three, no good. Rebound, Kyle, and an alumni of Murray State.
I got you.
And I made the statement to you, these guys shoot so well, they could probably shoot with the racers.
And I said, let's don't get carried away. That's right. Let's don't get caught up now.
Of course I was being facetious.
I got you.
That last three by Famous Jones, 26-0. Lamont Bell thought about it.
Take him. Nice. Dyersburg State, they move really good laterally.
We finally got a basket.
Finally got a basket.
Jaquan Jones.
And they work the ball inside.
Three. Their first miss of the night by Demario Moore.
That's the first miss of the night.
Bell gets the rebound.
There you go. Let it go.
Jones.
Bam.
Three. No good.
You got to crash the boards.
Rebound, Kyle. Turns it over. Shot up by Craig. No good. And here comes State.
Oh, look at that. Yeah.
Inside pass to Jones. Jones has 14 points.
Yes, he does. Dyersburg State play a man-to-man, take up as much space as possible with the arms extended.
And spread that lane.
There's some soft spots. Boom.
Lamont Bell for three.
Yeah. It's almost like we're settling for the three because we can't get to the paint.
I'll tell you what, we've seen our share of bodies early in this game on the floor.
Yeah, it's a good thing. All right, now let's see what this group comes in. We got Dre coming in.
We have Dre Smith checking into the lineup. Alex Van Hook. That's it so far as the subs for the Stars.
Hey, what's up, baby? What's happening? Oh, there you go. There you go. Take it, Trey.
Dre looking.
There you go. Take him to the hole. That's what you got to do. We got to get some fouls on these guys. They haven't. I don't think anybody's near foul trouble. This is a nice move here. Off the dribble, spin, hack him across the arm.
And I missed that substitution. Avery Strayhorn is into the lineup. He was fouled. And his free throw is up and it's good. Abe, I feel like I'm a little rusty myself.
Yeah, it's been a minute, bro.
I've only done this for 37 years.
Oh, we knocked the rust off.
Strayhorn's second free throw, no good. Rebound, State. Neil Blanchard into the lineup now for Dyersburg State. Stars. They've defended well. Three-pointer. No good. Rebound, Dre Smith.
Go. Head up.
And here comes Van Hook. Trey Wilson took it in there.
Blocked
and he was rejected.
Yeah, that guy just waited for him to release the ball.
But he had the heart to go in there.
Go.
There's a kickball and a double dribble.
He looked like he was a little bit surprised. Had Trey down here open.
Strayhorn loses it out of bounds.
Those type of plays right there are very frustrating because there's no way that we shouldn't have had that ball right there.
Right.
Everybody's standing around a little bit. This team it's 28-6. So any 50-50 ball we need to get.
We need to be on the floor for every ball.
Yeah, coming out second half, I would have everybody in knee pads, elbow pads. Hey, I don't want any excuses.
Shoulder pads and helmets.
I don't want any. Well, those are illegal. But I don't want any excuses why we're not on the floor when you're down 28-6.
You want to see some floor burns?
Yeah, I want to see that effort level, man. We'll see how we.
Now, Abe, you played ball in school. You played football, All-American, and basketball, and you were a starter at both sports.
That's right.
Now, did you dive on the floor?
All the man, Bernie
you were
Miller,
6'3" and 235 pounds.
Coach Miller was like, "You better get dirty. You got to get dirty, big man." That's it.
Dyersburg State inbounds the ball. Looking deep in the corner.
Now, they haven't scored for a minute. We need to make a run here.
I kind of felt like after we hit the first two baskets that we would standing around.
Can't afford to let these guys have second shot to the basket. But that's what they got.
That foul is going to be against Alex Van Hook.
Foul on Van Hook, his first.
As you can see on the drive to the basket, Van Hook picks up the foul. That's his first, team second.
Team second.
McBride at the free throw line. His first free throw is no good.
You know, growing up in, being born in Dyersburg, growing up in New Bern, straight down Highway 51, man, small town. Everybody on Jones Street was related. Oh, man, that brings back memories, man.
Now, my paternal grandmother was born in Dyersburg. My maternal grandmother was born in Jackson.
Man, we might be cousins. Come on, grab the ball. Now go, go, go. There you go. That's what it's going to take right there. It's going to take some hustle. You can't be afraid to get in there with the big boys and throw some elbows, man.
And getting in there, mixing it up.
That right there, that effort, you look at that boy's face, he would not be denied.
Aaron Reed was a man, he had a nose for the ball.
Right here.
He's wide open under the basket. Had him on his hip.
You got to feed that beast in there like that.
Yes, you do. You're absolutely right. Shot clock down to 1. Did he get it off?
He did. Look
McBride with the rebound. Coast to coast, reverse layup, missed it.
Yeah. He can't be the first guy to touch it when it's out of bounds.
Out of bounds, yes. Right. And Alex Van Hook didn't realize that he was, but he was. And he was the first man to touch the ball, and that's a turnover. It'll go back over to Dyersburg State.
Wide open.
Under the basket, and they missed the crib shot. Dre Smith pulls it back out.
Oh, yeah.
Three-pointer.
Yeah, there you go. A good hustle. Take him.
Smith runs down the rebound. Strayhorn.
Keep it high. Move on it. There you go. Nice. There you go. That's the way you do it right there. Little up and under. Dyersburg State has scored 1 point in the last 6 minutes. You got to block guys out right there. Look, wide open. Can't let that happen.
Neil Blanchard, 6'1" redshirt sophomore guard from Collin County Community College in Texas.
Yeah, see. And the thing about having a lead, building a lead like this, it gives you a little bit of leeway because, you know, let's say the Stars, we go on a run. There's so much to make up, right? So you can go on a run, a 10 or 12 point run, and you look around and you're still up 10.
Right. Stars inbounds. Aaron Reed looking inside for Strayhorn. Throws in between double defenses and turns it over. In football, we'd call that double coverage.
Yeah, yeah.
Lamont Bell checks back into the game. Aaron Reed goes to the sideline.
See, these are the type of games you find out a whole lot about yourself.
About your team, you're right. Just under 10 minutes in the first half, 9:22 left to go.
Of course, this is our second look at these guys now. We played them down at their place, I believe in December, early December. Oh, get on him. Don't leave him open.
Wide open three. Another three. He has 4 threes in the game. Drake
Boom,
all the
there
way
you
to
go.
the basket and got it.
Good job. That's what it's going to take, that type of effort. And what you hope is that will start to infuse in some of the other guys, man.
Foul on Llewellyn is second, team's fifth. Smith to the line.
Dre Smith completes the three-point play the old-fashioned way. See if that gives the team a lift.
You got to play some defense right here. There you go. Good steal. Good steal. Head up. Head.
Loses it out of bounds. Excuse me.
Great hustle. That's good hustle right there.
He had the right idea. State on the move.
There you go.
And call for a double dribble.
See, this isn't one of the, when they turn the ball over, you got to make them pay. You got to get points on the other end.
You're right.
Or it's an empty trip. We have several of those early on in this half.
And haven't capitalized.
No, you got to do that. Take that. There you go. Now D up.
Trey Wilson. He and Joey Craig have more heart.
Yeah. Come on.
Neil Blanchard fouled on his way to the basket.
I'll tell you what, number 30 for that's Famous Jones. I think his folks named him appropriately because his brother he's lighting them up. Hey.
What I think about is Famous Amos. I wasn't going to say anything.
No, Famous Amos is famous for cookies. This brother is famous for dropping threes tonight, man.
They're both pretty sweet.
Yeah, he's got a sweet stroke.
Yeah, he sure does. Blanchard makes both free throws. 36-13 our score. Stars trailing. At one time was down 28-0.
Yeah.
It was raining threes.
Take him. Good hustle.
Strayhorn misses, gets his own rebound. Sweet move that time by Alex Van Hook.
Need a lot more of that.
Then he took that step back jumper.
Yeah, nice. Little James Harden action there.
Well, it was actually before that.
Whoa.
As Neil Blanchard hit the deck.
That's a little hard on the backside right there.
Yes, it is. As you can see, coming right into your living room.
Little spin.
Sweet move. Straight up shot right in. You remember the guy that played guard for Jim Calhoun at Connecticut? The little point guard.
Yeah.
They won the national championship.
Yeah.
He perfected that step-back jumper. My goodness, a deep three by Pitts.
Yeah, it's his first three.
I can't think of his name.
I know what you're talking about. He did. Kind of pat you on the backside as you go by.
As he went by and would step back and shoot the three-pointer and would light you up all night long.
Oh, nah, kind of finish that. Rebound number 12.
Rebound, Pitts. For Dyersburg State.
Oh, look at that.
To the basket. Nobody stopped the ball. Rebound finally pulled out of there by Alex Van Hook, and he turns it over.
That's a turnover, but these guys, when the ball goes up, the ball's live, they're live.
Strayhorn's 15-footer, no good. Rebound, Blanchard. Deep three, Cal got it.
That's his second three.
42-15. Stars are in trouble tonight.
Yeah. Hit it up.
Cal picks up the foul.
Yeah, that's Famous. He's got his second.
Oh, was it Famous? I looked at the number wrong. I was looking at the action on the floor. I saw that in front of me. I'm sorry. Famous Jones picks up the foul. His second, team 6. Bell, 3, no good.
I mean, that.
Pitts on the move. Tips it out. Rebound, Dyersburg State. Nobody on the board for the Stars.
Oh, big boy. He's draining them.
Cal. No good.
There you go. Go with it.
Rebound. And here comes Trey Wilson. Going to back it out and wait for help. And he throws it away. McBride gives way to Pitts. Deep three, right side, no good. Rebound.
All of these guys
Trey Wilson. Go ahead.
For Dyersburg can handle the ball. They handle the ball extremely well.
Lamont Bell, NBA three-pointer.
Yeah, that cuts it to 4? Oh, my goodness. We got a long way to go, Holt.
A long way. We can chip away at this lead.
Yeah.
I thought McBride got away with a travel there. Cal, another three. Got it.
Yeah.
3-pointer Bell, no good. Rebound, Edmond.
Oh.
All the way to the hole. Bryce McBride shook him out of his boots. Coach Trumler is going to call a timeout with 4:35 left to go in the first half. 46-18 is our score. Stars trailing. We'll take a break with them. Back after this.
30-second timeout.
You know, we were talking during the break, and welcome back to Haas Gymnasium. And in that huddle, you know, the question's asked to Coach Trumler, what do we do? And his response has to be?
Everything.
Everything.
Rebound better. Score better. Boom. Drive to the hole.
Drive to the hole, yes.
Get some fouls. There you go. And that's what I meant earlier in the game when, you know, they were hitting threes. A lot of these young guys, you get caught up in that and you end up settling. You got to have a strategy. Let's get some of these guys in foul trouble, even though they have a deep bench. I understand that.
Make them play them.
Yeah, but when you settling for threes, you're not putting any pressure on the rim at all.
Fouls on Cameron Goodwin of Dyersburg State. 5'9" guard from Center Hill, Mississippi. It's a freshman. His first, team 7. At the free throw line, Dre Smith missed both of them.
We got all right, we got it. We got a break there. What's up, big man? Oh, they had a little conference.
Well, I thought it did, but I didn't say anything.
Number 2.
It was off Dre. And the officials got it right. It's Dyersburg State's ball.
Good move. There you go.
Steal that time.
Look at that.
I don't play
hard.
anymore.
That's hard. That boy did not give up. Number 10.
He kept going for it.
Yeah, that's Goodwin.
Cameron Goodwin.
Yeah. Yeah, he never gave up on that. Had he given up on that, it would have been 2 points for the Stars.
Well, the ball came over here, and I don't play anymore. I'm too old.
Yeah, I got you covered, brother.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I had you.
Well, really? You old, too?
Yeah, I deflected that from hitting you in the face.
Oh, that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Fouls on Cameron Goodwin. That's his second, team 8. That'll send Jaquan Jones to the free throw line.
Yeah, after the game, you go up and look at Section C and ask her to play that back.
He gets both free throws.
What's it?
And Dyersburg State looks like, I thought they lost it out of bounds. Maybe we get a replay here. Dyersburg State inbounds.
What is that, number 4?
Lamont Bell being whistled for the foul. He knew it. He pointed to the official, and he nodded his head yes.
Yeah. The Bride's got, I don't know, these turquoise, light blue Carolina.
You just now seeing those?
Look, well, his partner got some lavender going over there, man. Yeah, but when you're up 46-21, you can wear what you want.
Pretty much, yes.
Hard, there you go.
Kyle going to be guilty of the charge.
Charging on the foul.
Nice position. Feet planted.
That'll be Child's first foul. team 9th. Lamont Bell. Aaron Reed working hard inside for positioning.
Good defense right there. These guys got quick hands.
Yeah, they do.
There you go. Good charge. What is that?
Uh-oh. Jaquan Jones grabbing his head. He's hurt. Dyersburg State scores on the fast break anyway. Devin Pitts gets the layup. Starting to get a little sloppy out there now. Foul is on number 13, Demario Moore. That's his first team 10th. So henceforward, the Stars will be in the double bonus. Aaron Reed, the free throw line with his first trips to the charity stripe tonight.
Well, usually when he usually get going out there with the long ball, he's been pretty silent tonight.
He's been trying to work down inside since that's where the Stars have been struggling tonight. I noticed a couple times he had a couple of Dyersburg big men down in the paint on his hip, but they didn't get him the ball.
Yeah, and these guys are rangy, man. They 6'6", 6'5", 6'8".
They have the complete package from head to toe, top to bottom.
Ooh.
Moore.
Oh, my
inside
goodness.
pass. Oh. Back out top. Devin Pitts, three-pointer, no good. Dre Smith with the rebound.
There you go.
Reed looking inside. And he gets the one to go.
Finally, there you go.
He gets the and one.
This is what you gotta pressure the rim, man.
Go to the basket.
When you settle for threes, if you miss, okay. When you attack the rim, it gives you an opportunity to get them in some foul trouble.
As you can see, Devontae Llewellyn was still moving when he tried to get there. That's his third foul. Reed at the free throw line misses.
So you make this run, you look over on the bench for Dyersburg, and famous Jones is sitting this one out for probably the rest of the half. Wow.
Somebody didn't stop the ball on the way to the basket in McBride, and he gets the basket.
Good job.
And Lamont Bell back the other way. He has 8 points now.
17 points from McBride.
To the basket.
Charge.
Devin Pitts, and he's going to be guilty of the offensive foul.
Okay, that's 3.
Charging on Pitts.
What? Oh no, that's
his first.
That's his first.
Yeah, Llewellyn has 3. As you can see, in the replay, just ran pretty much right over him. They are cutting somewhat into this lead, Abe.
Yeah, it's going to be a struggle, man. We need to. We hadn't had anything from the outside. Having much better fortunes driving to the basket.
I agree. If you remember, I made that statement early on in the game.
Yeah, you got to have heart. You got to have heart to do that. Hands, deflections.
On the miss, rather on the errant pass. Dyersburg State, three-pointer, no good. Jones, all the way to the basket, no good.
You gotta finish. You gotta finish.
Bodies are flying everywhere.
You're starting to hustle, that's what you need. But when you get opportunities like we had on this end, you got to finish at the rim.
And the same thing happened on their end.
Yeah, you got to finish, man. You can throw all the pretty moves you like, but if you don't finish at the rim, it's all for naught.
It is, just for show. 1:20 left to go in the half. Stars have a huge mountain to climb. Errant pass inside.
Good block.
He goes to the basket and his shot is blocked, but a foul is called.
Who'd he call a foul on? because
there's the steal.
All right. That's all ball.
I thought that was a block.
Yeah, he missed that one.
Yeah, I thought that was a clean block.
Moore to the line.
Jaquan Jones picks up the foul. That's his first team 6. That'll send DeMario Moore to the free throw line. His first one is up and it's good. Pardon me. And Moore's second free throw is good. Under a minute to play, 52-27.
Oh.
Dyersburg stayed on top of the Stars. Jones, 17-footer, no good.
He usually hit that. Got to hit that shot.
Edmond with the rebound, ahead to Pitts.
Whoa, what was that?
He runs into Lamont Bell. And the officials call a foul, and that brings Coach Chumler up off the bench.
It looked like his position was established.
Coach Chumler said, what are you doing? Lamont Bell picks up the foul. That's his second, team 7th. That sends Moore to the free throw line. He misses.
40 seconds.
And the errant rebound sails out of bounds, and the Stars get it with 40 seconds.
There you go.
Smith.
Oh, take it. Nice, nice.
But he didn't finish.
Didn't finish. Look at this.
Three-pointer, no good. And we're going to have a loose ball foul called against Dyersburg State.
That's 2.
No, they're going to say it sailed out of bounds now.
That's two empty trips.
Yes.
That we've had.
14 seconds left to go in the half. He traveled. He sure did.
He got hung on his neck.
6 seconds left to go.
Oh my goodness.
Three-pointer, no
That
good.
ball.
As the clock expires, we are at the half at Haas Gymnasium. Dyersburg State Community College 52. The West Kentucky Community Technical College Stars 27. We'll be back after these commercial messages.
January 11th at 7.
After I retired, I needed a purpose. The main reason I came back to school was to be a role model for my son. West Kentucky, they literally guided me all the way.
One of the things that was valuable to me with the education I received with mechanical engineering is problem solving. I use problem solving every day, whether it be dealing with a personnel issue or whether it be dealing with something that's failed within the facility. Some of the reasons I came to WKCTC were, for one, the affordability, but then also the fact that there's fewer distractions here. My degree with WKCTC has been able to improve my life significantly because of all the extra resources that were available to me and a lot of the things I've been able to accomplish that I wouldn't have without this degree.
Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship offers 100% free tuition at West Kentucky Community and Technical College for courses that can prepare you for a great job in as little as 13 weeks. Get started at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
Welcome back to Haas Gymnasium. We are at halftime. I'm Anthony Ridgway. Our halftime score is 52-27. With me now is our famous statistician, Mr. Gary McLean. Take it away, sir.
Here we go. All right, West Kentucky Tech during that first half, Dre Smith had 4. We had Trey Wilson with 2, Alex Van Hook with 2, Quan Jones with 4, Avery Strayhorn with 1, Lamont Bell with 8, and Aaron Reed had 6. We had 7 fouls during that first half. And we had 6 two-pointers. We had 2, 4, 6, 7 free throws, and we had 2 three-pointers on that part of it. And so if it hadn't been for that first little bit of run there, they kind of jumped out like 25-0. I mean, so I forgot what exactly.
28-0.
I think you're right. So I was giving us benefit of the doubt there, So, and that's what I think really killed us.
Hit us in, I think.
Yes.
But nothing is impossible.
Well, as I made a point earlier, I said, you remember the year that Kentucky and Louisiana were playing, and they were 36 points behind, and Kentucky came back and beat them. Yes,
Louisiana State.
That's right.
I remember that game.
Yeah. So anyway, all right. KO, he had 8. Blanchard had 4. McBride had 17. He had 4 three-pointers in that first half. Edmond 0. Goodwin 0. Pitts had 5 points. Moore had 2. Llewellyn had no points. He's in foul trouble a little bit. He's got 3 fouls there. Thamus Jones, he had 4 threes at that first half for a total of 16 points for the first half. And a score of 52. They had 12 fouls, and they hit 7 twos, 5 one-pointers, and 11 threes.
Wow.
So that's the hurt.
The beginning of the game, they couldn't miss.
No, they couldn't. They couldn't miss. They I don't know. It was just like a well-oiled machine. They were just bam, 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 and their hands are so fast.
And they're quick.
Yeah.
We counted one time they shot 8 three-pointers in a row with only 1 miss.
Oh, I could see it. Believe me, I could see it.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know better than we do. You're the one tracking them.
Yeah.
But, 52-27 is our score. Nothing is impossible. We'll see what happens after they come back from the halftime, and maybe the Stars can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
Let's pray that the rabbit comes out the hat real quick.
Really quickly, yes. Thank you, Mr. McLean. We'll see you in the postgame show.
We'll see you then.
Thank you, sir. 52-27 is our halftime score. We have about 7 minutes left to go until the start of the second half. We'll take a commercial break, and we'll be back after these messages.
We all want to get the most for our money, and no other investment yields as great a return as the investment in education. A recent study shows that West Kentucky Community and Technical College adds value to our region through what it's spending, jobs it provides, and added income made by its graduates. Investing in WKCTC has proven results. Let's do the math. For every $1 a student invests in their WKCTC education, they'll receive nearly $7 in higher future earnings than those without a degree. Higher education is positively associated with lifestyle changes that lead to taxpayer savings and societal benefits in better health, less unemployment, and reduced crime. So total benefits to state taxpayers is over $63 million. This means for every tax dollar spent supporting students attending WKCTC, taxpayers will receive nearly $5.50 in return over the course of the student's working life. In fiscal year 2015-2016, WKCTC employed 549 faculty and staff with a payroll of $21 million. The college also spent another $14.5 million on goods and services. This generated over $24 million in added income to our region, or the equivalent of supporting 578 jobs. During the same year, WKCTC alumni and students generated over $117 million in added income to the community. Together, the local impact of having a strong community college in our region was over $141 million in added income, which means more trained workers, more jobs, and a stronger economy. Do the math. WKCTC is good for the region and good for the state.
Welcome to West Kentucky Community and Technical College. I'm Olivia Chell, President of your Student Government Association. I'd like to tell you about some great opportunities here on campus. You can join a number of student organizations including SGA, Phi Theta Kappa, Hispanic Culture Club, and many more. You should also check out events throughout the semester where you can eat, play games, and meet other students. Inside the WKCTC Student Center, you can show off your talents at open mic, enjoy the arts, or even grab lunch before your next class. And don't forget about Happening Hour on Mondays and Wednesdays at 11. Above all, you have the chance to make lifelong friends and contacts while earning a great education. Please get involved. If you are not already on the Student Life website, check out this link to find out more information. Thank you and have a great semester.
The Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship offers 100% free tuition at West Kentucky Community and Technical College for courses that can prepare you for a great job in as little as 13 weeks. Get started at workreadykentucky.com.
I'm a veteran of the United States Marine Corps. I got out and I still didn't know exactly what I wanted to do. And then I started looking at the machinist program here at West Kentucky. One of the things that I found that was at West Kentucky that wasn't at the other universities, they want to see you succeed and go on to be successful in your career. Coming back to college when you're 34, it's outside your comfort zone. But I was able to get in here and get comfortable and meet guys that are going through some of the same things that I'm going through.
After I retired, I needed a purpose. The main reason I came back to school was to be a role model for my son. West Kentucky, they literally guided me all the way.
Welcome back to Hawes Gymnasium. I'm Anthony Ridgway. He's Richard Abraham. We have about a minute and a half left to go until the start of the second half. Abe, as Mr. McLean and I spoke at the half, it's not impossible, but there's a lot of work that needs to be done.
Oh yeah, and let me tell you something. This is the time of a game. You look up here, it's 52-27, Dyersburg State. This is a time where you find out exactly who you got on your squad. Because for them to pull this out, they're going to have to come outside themselves and play some shutdown defense. And you're going to be totally exhausted. If we come out of this game and win it, everybody on that squad is going to be totally exhausted because it's going to take that type of effort. What we found out is when we started taking the ball to the paint, to the rim, we had some success. When we got caught up early because they were sinking threes and I can shoot a three, I can match your three, putting no pressure on, not any pressure at all on the rim, they start to accumulate some foul trouble. Let's see how that plays out in the second half. But I guarantee you, Coach Chumley's guys, take the ball to the hole. Finish your layups at the rim.
I have a feeling he said that also, since you mentioned that, in one of the timeout huddles, because we started seeing that more later in the first half.
Yeah, we drilled on that this summer when we went 2-on-2 drills. You go down, you make a spectacular move, but you miss the layup. You got to finish at the rim.
And we'll start the second half like we did the first half. First for Dyersburg State, Ramon Cowell, Bryce McBride, Mark Edmond, Devin Pitts, and Famous Jones. The Stars start with Jaquan Jones, Lamont Bell, Joey Craig, Alex Van Hook, and Hunter Campbell.
That's a good play. I mean, he picked up the foul, but you protect the basket.
Yes.
You got to protect the rim.
And I said Hunter Campbell, he does not get to start the second half. Anthony Darge gets to start in the second half.
I think Jones, if I'm not mistaken, he finished the first half with 18 points.
Sixteen
16
points. Is what McLean said. The foul is on number 22, Lamont Bell. That's his third, team first. At the free throw line, shooting two, is Devin Pitts. The first one's good. The second one's airborne. It too is good. He has 8 points. Got away with a travel, Abe.
Yes, he did.
Lamont Bell, three-pointer, no good.
Got to block
Rebound.
guys out.
Dyersburg State.
That's not good.
18-footer, no good. Rebound comes off to Lamont Bell.
You got to score right here.
Aaron Reed looking.
Two trips.
10 seconds on the shot clock.
You got to
Bell
finish.
To the rim and couldn't get it to go.
That's 2 empty trips.
Three-pointer.
Famous Jones.
Famous Jones knocks it
Makes
down.
some play, man.
19 points. Darge to Reed. Shot up no good. Darge
Good
gets
foul.
the rebound and he follows. And gets it to go. That's his first basket of the game, Abe.
Better get him.
Kyle for two. 19, no good. Reed with the rebound for the Stars. And he's fouled on his way to the basket. As you can see, the Stars come away with the rebound.
And he's not afraid to attack the rim.
And he's fouled on his way to the basket. The foul goes against Famous Jones. That's his that's his third team first.
Yeah. And he's been their most consistent player to this point. So he's got 3 fouls. Let's see if we can work something with him.
He's definitely had the hot hand with 19 points.
Well, that's because he's famous. There you go. You got to finish.
And Dyersburg comes away with the rebound. Jones, reverse layup, gets it to go, and he's fouled.
And one.
Dre Smith picks up the foul. Jones to the basket, reverse layup, gets it to go, and he's fouled by Dre Smith.
He loves to play. Look at that smile. He loves to play, man.
Misses the three-pointer, rather than the free throw, which was made a three-point fashion way. Jones to the goal. Thought he was fouled. Darge gets the rebound. Back up, and he's fouled.
Foul on Edmond. His second, team second.
I'm not so sure. Maybe I'm incorrect on that. Maybe he wasn't fouled. Maybe he was fouled. I don't know.
That's the thing, is the ball part of the hand part of the ball.
Yeah, which is first the chicken or the egg.
Yeah.
Darge at the free throw line gets the first one to go.
Down 29.
A lot of time left to go.
Yeah, but you got to make everything count.
That's true.
Good D. Arms out. Protect the rim. That's a turnover. It's a turnover. Make them pay. Go down, get the shot.
It'll go to the Stars.
Oh, man, he wanted to dig
He had to go under the Aaron Reed had to go under the bleachers to get the basketball. Now, but what gets me is the concession stand is right next to it, and I see 2 children who could have actually just walked under there.
These 2019 guys, I don't know.
Wow. Dre Smith.
Oh, nice move.
Had the good pass in mind. Anthony Darge wasn't expecting it.
Yeah, and you have to expect it. Look, man, you're down 28. I mean, you gotta expect that.
He looked at Jaquan Jones and said, "My fault."
Yeah. I think everybody in the gym
knew that it was his fault.
Will concur.
Cal to the basket. That's a lot of force there. Those 2 guys. Darge 6'7", Cal 6'8".
I think Cal's got about 20 pounds on him, though.
I wouldn't want to be in between either one of them.
He's a pretty big fella.
They both are. Darge picks up his first foul. That sends Ramon Cowell to the free throw line. He misses the first one. He'll get the second. And he gets it.
It's a nice soft touch for a big fella.
He does. Remember, all three of his baskets came from 3-pointers until that free throw. Bill, deep three, no good.
Get that.
Kyle with the rebound. All the way to the hole.
Nice pass.
Loses it. Dre Smith comes up with it, and he's fouled by Famous Jones. That's his 4th.
That's his 4th foul, and he'd have been, if he doesn't block Dre out, that's a straight shot to the basket. So he gave up one. He took one for the team on that one.
Well, when you're up by 29 points, do you really have to take one for the team?
He's just instinctively, man. He had to move his feet.
Jones goes to the bench with 4 fouls, 3 on the team, and Jaquan Jones gives way to Dre Smith. Smith gets to the basket.
Need
a
lot of that. He's gonna need a lot more of that.
He has 5 points.
Good hustle.
Lamont Bell knocks it out of bounds. He's on the hustle play.
We talked about that's the type of effort it's going to take to dig out of this hole.
17 minutes left to go in the game. Still plenty of time. Pitts. Edmond gets the two-pointer. Pulls up from 12 feet, nothing but net.
Yeah. No hand in his face. Open shot.
Dyersburg State still in that man-to-man. They just leave Cal on the back line to guard the basket.
Grab the ball. Grab it. There you go. Need a stop. Turnover. Make them pay.
Reed gets the basket. Dre Smith gets the turnover to the basket, and he gets it to go. 62-37. A 5-point run now for the Stars. And Neil Blanchard checks back into the lineup for Dyersburg Community College. And that will send Cal to the bench. Mark Edmonds set to inbound the ball for Dyersburg State. And to the basket.
Yeah, man, that's just
Bryce McBride. Lamont Bell.
Pretty move, but you got to finish. You got to finish, Lamont.
And Darge got the putback, and he couldn't finish.
He goes to the line for two.
As you can see, they're getting their shots in the paint, but they can't finish.
Yeah. It'd be interested to see a shot chart for us tonight.
One day when we're able to have our statistician working here at the table with us, we might be able to pull that off.
You might want to go out to Academy Sports and get one. Yeah, charge that to the outfit.
To the dust and let the rain settle it.
Charge that to the outfit.
Fouls on Neil Blanchard. That's his second team forward. That will send Anthony Darge to the free throw line. He'll be shooting two, as he was fouled in the act of shooting. First free throw up, no good.
Clonk.
Got the second one.
D it up, fellas.
Darge is.
There it is. Sorry, you gotta have it. Get up.
Collision.
What do we talk about? It's going to take that type of effort, man, and it's going to be a whole lot of sore heads and bottoms if we can pull this out. Because it's been an uphill struggle all night long.
Well, there was certainly a collision between Aaron Reed and Jaquan Jones. And Aaron's head hit the floor rather hard that time.
Yeah. Get back.
The ball in the back court, and he's going to be fouled by Dre Smith, and Coach Chumler does not agree with that at all. And he is talking to that official, and they're talking back to each other.
Colin Smith is third.
Foul is on Dre Smith. That's his third.
That's not good. That's one of your better players going to the bench for a minute.
Team's fifth.
And how long do you leave him on the bench? Depends on what kind of run you make here.
Well, Joey Craig checks back into the lineup for the Stars. He's guarding Bryce McBride.
These guys can shoot.
DeMario Moore, three-pointer. Jones down in the paint. Last touched out of bounds by Dyersburg State Community College.
I didn't know where Coach Chumler was going.
I think he's still in that referee's ear.
Follow your shot, bro.
No good. Little hot dogging now by Dyersburg. Three-pointer. McBride.
Turnover.
McBride has 22 points. Dyersburg stayed on the steal. Three-pointer. DeMario Moore. 73-38.
Yeah,
14:50 left to go in the game. We have a full timeout on the floor. We'll take one with them. Stars with a big hill to climb.
Yep.
You missed that.
What? $73-38. Let's see what we got.
Reed on the way to the basket. Lost it. Moore. His way to Pitts. Back to Moore. Three-pointer.
Number 12. Pitts passed the ball to Moore. Told him, you shoot it, cuz. These guys are stroking it. Nice.
And Jawan Jones answers on the other end. Pitts.
Basket by Moore.
Moore with another three. Jones slips on the way to the basket. Tries to call timeout. Does he get it?
He gets
foul.
No, he didn't get it.
Colin Pitts. His second, team's fifth.
The foul is against Devin Pitts. That's his second, team 5. It's a player control foul, so the Stars will have the ball out of bounds under their own basket. Reed inside. Gets the roll. I thought he traveled.
No, I think a whole lot of folks thought he traveled.
You can hear the fans' reaction in the background.
Yeah, I think referee.
Three-pointer, no good. Lamont Bell with the rebound. To the basket. All the way to the basket, and he finishes. And are they going to wave the basket off?
He went this.
Count the basket. And then call the offensive foul.
Right. In other words, he said, I can't be your buddy and pat your back at the same time. So I'll give you that.
Well, he gave him his 4th foul. I didn't think it was a foul. Avery Strayhorn checks back into the lineup for Lamont Bell.
Yeah, surprisingly, I hadn't seen Stray a lot tonight.
Edmonds. No good. Rebound, run down by Jones. Gives way to Joey Craig. Beautiful step move to the basket. Couldn't finish. Rebound. Sails out of bounds off the hands of Alex Van Hook. McBride being double teamed. To the basket. Wow. Devin Pitts. Reed. Looking inside. Avery Strayhorn. Being guarded by Pitts. Goes to the basket, being fouled by DeMario Moore, though.
His second, team's sixth.
Second foul on Demario Moore. That's his second. Team fifth. That'll send Avery Strayhorn to the free throw line.
Yeah.
He is 1 for 2 for tonight. He is now 1 for 3 from the free throw line. And he gets the second one to go. 81-43. You are not seeing a mistake on your screen. Stars are trailing. 12 and a half left to go in the game. I'm Anthony Ridgway. He's Richard Abraham. Three-pointer. No good. Ball hits the top of the backboard, and they'll turn it over to the Stars.
A lot of these threes that Dyersburg State have been able to launch has been uncontested.
No, that's true.
Yeah. Got to defend the three.
Yeah, but they have excellent ball movement, Abe.
Yeah, that right there, just a strip.
A turnover. Joey Craig lost it.
Money.
Three-pointer, no good. Rebound. Aaron Reed. Here come the Stars. Strayhorn looking inside, not there.
Deflections.
Pass knocked away by Bryce McBride.
You get so many deflections when you play fast. Extend your arms, taking up as much space as possible. Deflections usually leads from offense to defense, knocking the ball out of bounds. It's just the way you play defense.
Points off turnovers usually with deflections.
That's it.
Jones looking inside the Strayhorn. Spin move. Gets it to go.
Yeah, he has that skill set to get that soft bounce like that.
He got a lot of good work in high school in the paint.
He did.
Three-pointer, no good.
No rebound.
3 red jerseys around that ball when it came off the basket.
Yeah, that's not acceptable.
3, no good. Stars come out of there with it. Aaron Reed with the rebound. Throws it away.
Wow. Frustration right there. That was that right there was Dyersburg State just being in your way.
The right place at the right time.
Yeah, just a very frustrating defense. And then when you look at the scoreboard and you're down 45-81.
You might have heard me reference this earlier in the year when we began, when he said we were going to play that mother-in-law defense.
Yeah.
And someone asked him what it is. He said, we're just going to nag, just nag at you.
Yeah, well, we better start some serious nagging right here.
Moore gets the three-pointer. Shot up Strayhorn, no good. Neil Blanchard with the rebound.
Good hand.
Just about halfway through the second half. Three-pointer, no good. Craig comes out of there with it.
Shoot it, man.
To the basket inside. Strayhorn goes up. Couldn't get it to finish, but he's fouled.
He needs to get stronger in the paint. If you're gonna bang in the paint like that, you gotta be strong. Nice grip. Nice grip. Because it gets you can get tied up in there.
Strayhorn misses the foul. Now they had the free throw. They had the foul on a number 3. There's not a number 3 on their lineup. So I don't know where they got that. That's the first time we've seen that all night.
No.
There's not a number 3 on their roster.
Well, that's a 1, 2, 4, and 5. That's only single digit.
Strayhorn gets the second one to go. He has 5 points. Blanchard kicks it back out. Three-pointer. No good.
Over the back.
Plus, he was pushed in the back.
Look.
Cameron Goodwin flexing for the fans in the stands. That was that roar you heard. And his teammates on the bench are crying, laughing.
Hey, you gotta love it, man. Hey, safe travels, Coach. Safe travels, man. All right.
Good to see you, Coach. I don't believe what I just saw.
Yeah, he flexed and told him and pointed to the scoreboard. That's what I'm talking about.
He picks up his third foul. That's the team eighth.
Yeah, he had a nice hustle play back in the first half. That's about all he's done. A couple of flex moves.
Famous Jones checks back into the lineup as Neil Blanchard goes to the bench for Dyersburg State Community College. The second free throw by Craig is up and good. He's 2 for 2 from the free throw line. 84-48 is our score. 9:32 left to go in the game. Stars are trailing at home. 3. Bull Niak checks into the lineup.
Yeah, I think that brother from across the pond, he had a nice stroke.
He's from Box Hill, Australia.
Yeah.
He's 6'5". He's a sophomore. And he gets the rebound.
Nice pass. Look at that.
Ahead to Devin Pitts, and he lays it in.
Pitts has had a nice second half.
Three-pointer, Strayhorn. No good.
Short.
Rebound, fought for. State comes up with it. They have a 3-on-3 fast break. They go to the rim and can't finish. And the rebound brought out of there by Van Hook. Dre Smith to the basket.
How many Trey got tonight?
9.
9.
You heard us saying goodbye to Coach a minute ago. We were talking to the coach at St. Louis Community College that was here about a month or so ago. They were here scouting. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound by Avery Strayhorn.
Avery.
Has it punched away from behind.
Got to get rid of the ball.
Famous Jones gives away to Niak. And he goes in for the dunk.
I think everybody on his team wanted him to get that dunk.
Well, he obliged him.
And you remember back when Darryl Griffith was, they talked about his thighs, how big they needed to be? Yeah, well.
He just proved all that wrong, didn't he?
Well, Michael Jordan proved it wrong.
Well, yeah.
He had racehorse legs, but no, it's not about the thighs.
It's about the lift.
That's it.
Now, did you ever dunk a basketball?
No, 7th grade, man.
I should have known you were going to say something.
Yeah, with these hands, are you kidding me? We were dunking in the 7th grade. Look at Famous.
He's got 4 fouls. Niak goes to the basket, and he's fouled. Then they're going to say it was knocked out of bounds. Maybe they're going to save the Stars some fouls. Hayden Lee checks back into the lineup for the Stars as Avery Strayhorn goes to the bench. Avery goes to the bench with 5 points, 3 for 4 from the free throw line. Errant pass sailed away and sailed out of bounds off Alex Van Hook, and Dyersburg State will maintain possession. Jed Miskowski checks into the lineup as Joey Craig goes to the bench.
I think it's his first action tonight.
Trey Wilson checks back into the lineup as well.
See. Opportunities missed tonight.
As you can see, it just sails right off his hands. Dyersburg State. McBride to the basket. Was looking for a foul. Not there. Shot up, no good. Dre Smith comes out of there with the rebound for the Stars. Smith goes into the paint, has it picked off by Jones. And on the fast break dunk, Bryce McBride. Has it taken away again from Trey Wilson. On the break. And they take it back out top. Goodwin.
Famous.
Look at the Famous. Three-pointer.
Are you serious?
He hit that falling away with a hand in his face.
Yeah. This is looking more like they started the game, and they're just taking the ball away from us. Yeah, this is getting yeah.
98-50 is our score. Stars trailing, 6:15 left to go in the game. We have a timeout on the floor. We'll step aside as well. Back after this.
I'm a veteran of the United States Marine Corps. I got out and I still didn't know exactly what I wanted to do. And then I started looking at the machinist program here at West Kentucky. One of the things that I found that was at West Kentucky that wasn't at the other universities, they want to see you succeed and go on to be successful in your career. Coming back to college when you're 34, it's outside your comfort zone. But I was able to get in here and get comfortable and meet guys that are going through some of the same things that I'm going through.
Use me up.
They used me up. He said, I'm going to spread the news. Gotcha. It's just not, this team is just, I see why they're ranked in the top 20. They're just relentless on defense, on offense. They shoot the ball extremely well from the arc. They're running spurts where you look like you're giving look like you got them making some headway, and then they'll go and you got Famous Jones. He'll knock down 3-4 threes, and then you got Pitts. He'll come through, and it's actually they have a pretty awesome squad at this point.
And it's a balanced attack.
It is.
Hayden Lee gets the putback, and he gets the three-pointer by making the free throw. The foul is on Austin Thomas, his first. Redshirt freshman, 6'4" from Hillwood.
None of these guys met a three they didn't like.
Oh, no. They haven't seen a shot that they didn't like. Blanchard. And it sails out of bounds off the hands of Austin Thomas. He was looking for a call from the ref, complaining to his coach. Coach is yelling him to get down court.
Yeah, he's still coaching, and we're throwing the ball away.
He said, I don't want to hear about your foul. Get back and play defense, get down court.
Yeah, and that's the way you coach. I mean, you coach like, you 30 points up.
I think that's the last thing a coach wants to hear is you complain about a foul when you're up like that.
Yeah.
.539 left to go. 98-53 our score.
That kid right there, Famous Jones, he might be the best player that's come through the gym so far.
He's on fire.
He's got a nice stroke.
And he's only 5'11".
Yeah. Now that's all it takes.
Yeah.
That's all it takes. And these guys on the bench, on Dyersburg State's bench, they're coaching those guys up on the floor. That's the epitome of a team, man. You want that.
Jed Muskowski checks into the lineup now along with his brother. Free throw no good. Stars back the other way. And we have a blocking foul called as Miskowski goes to the basket.
Scouts he's hard-nosed. He'll go to the hole.
He came in playing.
Yeah. He and his brother is about as competitive as two guys can be.
Well, when you're twins,
when you're identical twins.
The only difference is one is just slightly taller than the other.
Yeah.
He misses
and
the
I
first
guarantee you the other one is stretching every night trying to make
up.
They got that Bobby Brady thing going on, hanging from the chin-up bar.
Chin-up bar.
Yeah.
Boy, you're going way back.
Oh, man, the Brady Bunch, are you kidding me?
Every day after school. You'd eat your snack when you came in from school while watching the Brady Bunch and then go straight to homework.
Oh, look at this boy. Oh.
Cameron Goodwin takes a hard fall on the floor. I'm waiting to see if he flexes again.
His first.
You got to love Cameron.
Aaron Reed picks up the foul. That's his first, team 8th. That'll send Cameron Goodwin to the free throw line.
Cameron's up, don't sleep over.
He's 5'9". And flexes on the floor.
Yeah, he needs to kind of follow through with that jump, with that free throw a little bit, though.
Maybe he needs to work less on his flexing and more on the free throws.
Yeah, he just a little bit more art, a little follow through. Yeah, there you go.
And he got the second one to go. That's Goodwin's first points of the game.
1 point, 4 flexes. There you go. Get it. There you
Inside.
go. Get it in there.
Where has that been all game?
Man, that's what we needed. We needed that inside presence.
Famous three. No good. Rebound, Neop. Inside pass. Shot up, good. Austin Thomas.
That's his first two.
Yes. 4:13 left to go. Bryant Bell set to check in the game, a 6'6" freshman from Maumelle, Arkansas. Stars, deep three, no good. Rebound, State. And here comes Thomas to the basket. No good, going to be fouled by Alex Van Hook, and that'll send him to the free throw line.
It's just amazing to me, the older I get. These young guys hit this hardwood and just pop right up. If I hit the hardwood like that, call somebody with a lift. Don't try to lift me or leave me alone.
They called Troy Bill.
He said call the ambulance. Yes, Cindy, I know what I said. I mispronounced the word on purpose. Yeah.
Van Hook's third foul, team's 9th. That sends Austin Thomas to the free throw line as they've broken the century mark. And the second one's good. 106-58.
See, these guys now, you're playing with our stars. Keep playing. Keep playing. The camera's on. We want to see who keeps competing.
And pass sails out of bounds.
It's always cool to see a spectator catch a basketball. It's like, what do I do with this?
Give it to the official.
That's it. Right there, go.
Turnover. It's picked up by Miskowski to the basket. And he loses his footing, and the ball sails out of bounds. Who touched it last?
See, right there tonight when you need a nice little pull-up, nice little floater, but you don't want to float into the guy.
I thought he probably should have pulled up at about
You're right.
5 to 8 feet maybe. Maybe 10 feet. And they turn it over. And back the other way comes Dyersburg State. And Thomas scores another basket. That's his 6.8. Back the other way, the Stars. Jed Miskowski Rejected. Hustle play back the other way. Knocked out of bounds by Alex Van Hook. And Dyersburg State will have it out of bounds under their own basket. Goodwin set to throw it inbounds. Good defense by the Stars. It's knocked away, but into the back court. And it's going to be a turnover as it was last touched by the Stars, much to the chagrin of Neil Blanchard as he's telling the referee, I didn't touch it.
Yeah.
But he did.
Yeah, he touched it.
2 minutes, 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Down by 50.
Why do you have to say it like
that? It is what it is.
It is.
We'll have better nights.
Mama said there'd be days like this.
Mama knows.
Mama always knows. We'll have a tie up on the floor. Jump ball with the alternating possession will go to Dyersburg State Community College. Looking inside, kicked it back out to Neop. Neop, deep three, no good. Rebound, Bell to Goodwin, three. No good. As it hits the top of the backboard, and the Stars will take over on the turnover.
I never rooted for a kid to miss a shot more than, because if he hits a three after flexing on taking a charge,
that whole sideline of theirs would
no telling what that kid might pull off.
Well, we figured out one thing. He's not bashful.
No, he's not.
10 to shoot. We haven't had to say that much tonight. Tie up in the lane as Hayden Lee went to the lane but couldn't get his shot up.
Look.
This kid is a show. Even the coaches laugh. Cameron Goodwin is completely beside himself.
He's pointing for that. Now you don't understand our last statement.
On the break, Neop and it comes out on him. Cameron Goodwin gets the rebound and the putback.
And he smells his hand. Oh, my goodness.
This kid is a show. Three-pointer. Stars, no good. Neop, rebound. 1:40 left to go. Inside, Bell, and he gets it to go. Oh, I'm sorry, Austin Thomas. I'm sorry. Back the other way. Shot up, Stars, no good. Rolls off the backboard, rolls out of bounds off the foot of Jed Miskowski. Right into your living room comes Trey Wilson. And just can't quite get it to go, and it's right off the hands of Miskowski. Three-pointer, Dyersburg State. No good. Rebound, Hayden Lee. A minute, 5 left to go. Three-pointer, no good, air ball. Blanchard, rebound.
Whoa.
Looks to Thomas, throws it away, and it's going to be a turnover on Dyersburg State.
I don't know about that one.
I don't know what happened there. I missed something.
I don't.
The referee laughed, whatever it was, and he rubbed him on the head. So.
Yeah, he laughed at me, but don't touch him.
Van Hook with his 4th point of the night. 40 seconds left to go in the game. 111 to 60. This kid is a show. He is an absolute show. Inside turnaround, blocked. Bell was blocked. Well, I was trying to see who blocked the shot. The foul anyway is on number 10, Cameron Goodwin. That's his 4th. Something tells me he's the team's funny man.
Well, I mean, he got a lot of hustle. May not be the most athletic on the team, but I think his boys love him, and he brings that energy.
I think he's the kind you need on your team when you're having a bad day, and he's the kind that can make you laugh.
Yeah, he'll get in the game when you're up 30 or down 30. Or some serious foul trouble.
His teammates seem to love him. So do their fans.
Yeah.
Out to the line.
Neop at the free throw line. Gets the first one to go. He has 6 points. Excuse me. He has 6 points. Gets the second one to go. He now has 7. 10 seconds left to go. Inside. Shot up, no good. Rebound. Follow up.
Put by, good hustle.
Hayden Lee with the putback. As the clock runs out, as the buzzer sounds, Austin Thomas gets it to go. Our final score here at Haas Gymnasium, Dyersburg State 116, the Stars 64. We'll be back with the post-game show after these messages.
At West Kentucky Community and Technical College, we offer online classes that are flexible, affordable, and fit your life. Classes to help you make a better life for yourself and your family.
Half of the classes that I took at WKCTC were online. I took those because they were convenient, because they allowed me to go at my own pace, and they allowed me to work.
Online classes can allow you to start or advance your education while you are still working or taking care of your family.
I would say to people that are motivated and disciplined to definitely take some online classes at WKCTC.
The Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship offers 100% free tuition at West Kentucky Community and Technical College for courses that can prepare you for a great job in as little as 13 weeks. Get started at workreadykentucky.com.
Welcome back to Hall's Gymnasium, the Stars post-game show with Coach Mike Chumber. I'm Anthony Ridgway. Coach, we just couldn't get it going tonight.
No, they came out, they shot the fire out of it. We spotted them 26-0, and 8 of those they hit 8 threes to start the game out. And it's hard to do anything when that happens. And we would make a run, and then they'd jump back out on us, and it's a tough night at the office. The bright spots, I thought Hayden Lee played exceptionally well, and I thought Alex Van Hook, even though he didn't start, he responded very well and played hard. I told Hayden coming over here, that's how you get playing time. I mean, he probably double figures in 6 or 7 minutes, but he played extremely hard.
We noticed it here too.
Yeah. We'll have to play a whole lot better tomorrow, that's for sure. I thought Dre Smith came in. We had a little run going, and Dre was playing well. And Russ blew a call and gave him his point. Russ knows he blew that call. But, I mean, it happened. But it was the 4th foul on Dre, and, just the worst possible one to blow. And but, it happened. I blew some things myself, too. So, it's certainly not the difference in the game. We've just got to do better. We got to go to Harrisburg tomorrow, and we're going to have to play because I know after they saw that, they surely believe they can beat us.
Well, they were here scouting
Oh,
tonight.
I saw them.
You know, we were wondering, when your team is down the way we were in the first half, down,
26-0.
What do you say to your team in the huddle?
Well, there's no home run. There's no Hail Mary in basketball. There's no 50-point play. You know, it's like there at the end, Alex fouled there, and I'm like, why? And it's when he said, well, I'm not quitting, Coach. And, it's one of those things we emphasize, don't quit. Mm-hmm. And it's the right thing, but at the same time, there's no 50-point play. You got to go one possession at a time. And that's what we're trying to tell them. They were up 26-0 5 minutes into the game. Mm-hmm. And they scored 26 in the first 5 minutes. Then they scored 26 in the next 15. So we played them even after the first 5 minutes. That's just what we tell them, one possession at a time. There's no home run play. And the first half, there's a lot of times, we had a certain group out there that didn't always take pride in their defense. And we're going to find a group that does. That team
I was going to ask you that next.
Yeah. Oh, we'll keep mixing things up. We're sitting there and we're watching, like I said, Hayden, and we're all three over there. Me, Coach Hill, and Anthony are like, he's got to play more. He's got to play more, and not just that. It's the demeanor of the guys on the bench. Hayden and those guys are out there busting the rear ends, and the only one we hear on the bench encouraging those guys is Anthony Darge, and he's very encouraging to those guys. Those guys, even when they're not in the game, they got to be engaged. Mm-hmm. And if they're not going to be engaged when I put them in the game. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, we'll mix some things up. I mean, some guys definitely earned some time tonight, and some guys probably exposed themselves a little bit tonight too.
We kind of thought that too. We were wondering, how did those guys get as open as they were to shoot those threes?
Well, they run some good motion, mm-hmm. but we play too far off of people. Now, some of the threes they shot, they were NBA threes.
No, they shot that too, yeah.
Yeah, number 30, I don't know what his name is.
Famous Jones.
Famous Jones. Well, he looked famous tonight because he shot some threes that were 4 feet behind the line contested.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he's a heck of a shooter. And they're a good basketball team. There's a reason they're number 16 in the country. The thing with us is, though, we play a lot of good basketball teams. There's no rest for the weary. We just got to step up to the challenge. You can't be a great team without playing great teams. You can't be a great team without beating great teams. And people have asked me, before after Christmas, they say, well, how's your season going? I'm like, well, we're winning the ones we should and we're losing the ones we shouldn't. Mm-hmm. We got to start winning some of the ones we shouldn't. And that's how you become a great team. You can't pack it in. You got to play together. Some of our guys, their court demeanor is horrible, and we're going to work on that because a couple things go wrong, and man, their heads are hanging, or this hurts, or that hurts. You're not hurt every time, and every time you miss a shot. And I watched one time tonight. We had a guy. Looked like he's going to miss the shot. He was already grabbing his knee. The ball went in. Man, he was fine after that. I'm like, he was grabbing his knee because it didn't look like it was going in. I'm like, come on, man. I mean, but it's just a group effort. It's not one player. It's not two players. It's the whole team, from every kid on that bench to every coach on that bench. And, we just got to do a better job and continue to get better. We're still playing with 10 freshmen. And it's a test in patience, but, we've got to try to keep those guys going too.
Coach, I thank you for your time tonight with your post-game show. And we'll see you back here at the next television telecast, and good luck tomorrow night.
All right, appreciate it.
Thank you, sir. And we'll be back to visit with the players of the game after we come back from this short message. You're watching the Stars Postgame Show with Coach Mike Chumler. I'm your host, Anthony Ridgway. Back after this.
After I retired, I needed a purpose. The main reason I came back to school was to be a role model for my son. West Kentucky, they literally guided me all the way.
Welcome back to the WKCTC Stars Postgame Show. And right now I'm visiting with Mr. Hayden Lee. You came in off the bench tonight with hustle from head to toe, end to end on the court. We noticed it here during the game, and we talked about it on the air. Coach Chumler just referenced it also. What do you attribute your play to tonight?
Just my dad always told me if it doesn't matter if you start, it just matters what you finish. That's also what my high school coach, Joe Hossman from Massac County, taught me. Great man, just taught me a lot of stuff about life, more than a coach, father figure to me. But I love playing this game, and just if I don't give it my all, if I don't just bust my butt the whole time I'm out there, I just feel like I'm wasting my talents that God gave me.
Coach mentioned that you picked up a foul late in the game, and he thought it was just kind of one of those loose ball foul things, and he looked at you and said, why? And you said, I'm not quitting, Coach. We saw that assertiveness here on the court tonight.
Thank you.
Your play was more than stellar. We saw you going for loose balls. We saw you making hustle plays. Just that nose for the ball, that mindset that, yeah, we're trailing and we're down by 50, but I'm not going to quit.
No, that's never the attitude to have. If you want to get better at something, you can't quit. That's how you do with your schoolwork, how you do with relationships, how you do with sports. I mean, you got to put in the work to get the benefit. You got to reap what you sow.
Well, you're going to earn more playing time. Coach did say that. He said you've earned more playing time. Make the best of it, young man.
Thank you.
You had a good game tonight. We're looking forward to many more.
Thank you, sir.
Good job on the game tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next we have coming up as our second player of the game, Alex Van Hook. And he is making his way over to the table. And you had a pretty good game tonight as well, my friend. You had that no-quit attitude as well, and you also found the nose for the ball tonight.
Yes, I did. First thing from the get-go, I noticed I wasn't starting, so I already knew for my teammates' sake I had to cheer them on off the bench, and I was just waiting for my call. As soon as Coach put me in, I was ready to go. And when he put that second group in, he said, hey, we got to go. We got to get a bucket. We came out and hustled.
And you kept your head up. We saw you on the bench cheering your teammates on as well, and knowing that you hadn't started. But you provided that spark off the bench. We saw you cheering when things were going well. We saw you being encouraging when things weren't going so well. And then you came in and you left it on the floor, for lack of a better term. And it was like you provided that spark tonight that the team needed.
It's what I've always been taught in life, just to lead other people. If that's in a public, in church, or even on the basketball court, I need to lead people. It's my saying.
Well, you had a heck of a game tonight. You're going to get a little more playing time, according to Coach. And, just continue to do what you do, whether you start or come off the bench.
All right.
We need you in every facet, and we need everything that you have to offer.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
Good game tonight.
Thank you.
Have an even better game tomorrow night. Joining me next will be our statistician, Mr. Gary McLean, and he will have the stats as they look for both teams from top to bottom, good, bad, or indifferent. But we will have them either way. And as lopsided as the scoreboard was, you're killing me. We're having a few technical difficulties over here.
Just kind of.
Are you okay now, my friend?
I think I'm ready.
Okay. Take it away, Mr. McLean.
All right. The rabbit didn't show up tonight.
Didn't show up?
He didn't show up.
He did not come.
He stayed away.
He's still in Santa Claus's sleigh.
He must be. Bless his heart. Anyway, for Dyersburg State, under Coach Anderson, KO, he had 9 points for the game. Blanchard had 4 points for the game. McBride had 24 points for the game. Edmond had 2. Goodwin had 6. Pitt had 11. Moore had 14. Llewellyn did not score tonight. Jones had 26. Thomas had 10. Excuse me. Bell played, didn't score. Neop, he had 10. They had 22 pointers tonight. They had 21 three-pointers tonight.
Wow.
And 13 free throws for a total of 116 points. All right, for West Kentucky Tech, we had Dre Smith. He had 10 points. We had Trey Wilson with 2 points for the game. Alex Van Hook had 4 points for the game. Quan Jones, 6 points. Avery Strayhorn, 5 points. Joey Craig had 2 points. Jacob Muskowski, he played, did not score. Jed Muskowski had 1 point tonight. Anthony Darge had 5. Lamont Bell had 8. Hayden Lee come off the bench, and he was just seemed to be at the right place. He was high man tonight with 11 points. And so Aaron Reed had 10 points. We also had 22 pointers, but we only had 2 3-pointers. So there's your big difference there. We had 18 free throws for a score of 64 points. 10 fouls in the second half, 17 fouls for the game. They had 11 fouls in the second half at 23 for the game. So there you go. That's what it was, 116 to 64.
You know, every now and then on the schedule, there's a clunker that shows up.
Yep.
We got our clunker tonight, and maybe we got it out of the way.
Let's hope we got it out of our system, because I saw Coach Drake was here from who we're playing tomorrow. And,
over at Harrisburg.
Yes, over at Harrisburg. And so in any event, maybe he'll go in thinking, we got this, and we'll pull a quick one off. That's right.
We'll steal one away from them.
That's right. They said, they got hurt so bad last night, they still going to be down. That ain't going to be the case.
Son, if the good Lord's willing, the sun comes up tomorrow. Right. It's a new day.
That's a new day. That's right.
We'll be back to wrap it up from Hall's Gymnasium when we come back from this short break. You're watching the Stars Postgame Show. We'll be back in a minute.
After I retired, I needed a purpose. The main reason I came back to school was to be a role model for my son. West Kentucky, they literally guided me all the way. After I retired, I needed a purpose. The main reason I came back to school was to be a role model for my son. West Kentucky, they literally guided me all the way.
One of the things that was valuable to me with the education I received with mechanical engineering is problem solving. I use problem solving every day, whether it be dealing with a personnel issue or whether it be dealing with something that's failed within the facility. Some of the reasons I came to WKCTC were, for one, the affordability, but then also the fact that there's fewer distractions here. My degree with WKCTC has been able to improve my life significantly because of all the extra resources that were available to me and a lot of the things I've been able to accomplish that I wouldn't have without this degree.
Welcome back to the campus of WKCTC. You're watching the Stars Postgame Show. Abe, we took one on the chin here tonight, and you and I talked while the game was going on, and we talked about Famous Jones and his shooting for Dyersburg State Community College. He finished the game with 27 points. He had 7 3-pointers.
He did not miss many shots tonight, and when he caught the ball, you watch on the highest level NBA guys and guys like Steph Curry, James Harden, those guys, they catch the ball and they shoot the ball so fast, so fluently. And Famous did the same thing tonight. He catch the ball and stroke.
It's almost like he had been watching them.
Yeah, and what it reminds me of is how much time this brother had spent in the gym shooting those shots, because that just doesn't happen. That's a lot of jump shots over a long period of time. And you get in the game tonight, and he was just having fun out there. He always had a smile on his face and stress-free. He knows that jumper is pure, and it was.
Coach Chumler mentioned that You know, even though he had some uncontested threes, he had some threes where there were hands in his face, and he was still making them.
Yeah, Coach Chumley, he grew up. His dad was a shooter out at Lowe's and back in the day, and he can appreciate a great shooter, and that's what that was. That comment reflected all of that. Of course, you always root for your boys, but you're a fan of the game. And when you see a guy come out and put on a performance like that, you got to appreciate his love for the game.
Well, it was a true performance, that it was. Well, next game is on the road tomorrow night, but we won't be there. We don't have a television telecast. So we'll see you back here on the 13th.
13th we'll be here and go Stars.
13th, it's 11th. The 11th. Yes, I have my dates wrong. It's actually January the 11th. That's going to wrap it up for us here at home. There's not much we can say tonight's ball game. It was completely one-sided. The Stars lose at 116-64. That's about all we can say here tonight. Our producer, Dan Shepard, we have a new floor director that's filling in for our vacationing Tom Butler. His name is Cameron Whitty.
Okay.
He's done a magnificent job
yes,
for us here tonight. He has filled to make sure that we say thank you. He's Richard Abraham, analyst, Manny Ridgway. Thank you for joining us tonight. We'll see you back January 11th. Good, everybody. There wasn't a lot we could do about that.
Don't get Tom all riled up. We got this covered, Big Daddy.
Big Daddy.